Hi everyone, I'm Ben Myers and welcome to Beer with Ben. We're traveling across our country in search of the most unique and tasty beers our nation has to offer. Today, we're in Woodbridge, Connecticut at a place where passion meets beer, New England Brewing Company. While focusing on their core values, New England Brewing Company still makes time to enjoy what they do and have fun, with crowd favorites such as Imperial Stout Trooper and Fuzzy Baby Ducks IPA. They never leave anyone thirsty. Let's go find some tasty beer. Hey guys, Ben Myers with brand ambassador from New England Brewing Company and all-around great guy, Pat Cardone. How are you?
Great, man.
Thanks
How
for
are you?
joining us on the show. Yeah.
Oh,
what are you sipping on during our interview here?
This is our Schnitzengiggles. It's our German Fest beer that we actually just released today for the first time in cans, too.
That is exciting. I'm drinking on a little Fuzzy Baby Ducks IPA, which I know everyone around here loves this one.
6.2% all Citra hopped IPA.
Well, before we get too far, let's try our beer.
Oh,
right?
Cheers.
Oh man, first time having this one. Delicious.
It's your first duck?
It is, first
All
stop.
right, welcome aboard.
I'm down here from the dirty South to here visit the Great White North in New England. So tell us a little bit about the beginnings of New England Brewing and when you guys started and a little bit about the name.
Okay, great. Yeah, well, we started as the company New England Brewing Company 2002 it was when Rob Leonard bought the name from the previous owner.
Okay.
He is an Amity local, so he opened up shop here in Woodbridge in 2002, across the street, actually, in a much smaller facility.
Yeah.
We've been in this facility for about 6 years.
Okay.
But the name New England Brewing Company is actually very old. Back in the
There's some history behind this one's it's eventually made its way to you guys, and you're kind of carrying the torch,
exactly,
if you will. So I mean, being in New England and calling it New England Brewing, I feel like you guys have a little bit of pressure to, like I said, continue making great beers, and so far, so good.
Awesome.
So tell us a little bit about, like, in general, your beers and what you guys have. What makes you stand out a little bit, or what's your philosophy in brewing here and putting stuff out into?
Well, we stumbled upon a great IPA recipe, the Sea Hag, years ago, and that was kind of the beer that kind of launched us into infamy. And Sea Hag we've been producing for about 12 years now, and it really is a staple throughout the state.
So Sea Hag, what percentage of your business is producing that?
We actually produce 85% of our production is Sea Hag.
So you could say that is the queen
Oh,
beer
yeah.
of the Queen Hag.
She's in charge.
She's in charge. But as far as the tasting room, what brings people in? What makes New England Brewing Tap Room different than other places, or what do you guys like to
We opened up for full pint service about 2.5 years ago. Before that, we just had a license to do tasting and growler fills. Now we have a full bar.
Yeah.
We set a little patio outside. We have live music on Wednesdays. Yeah. We do a big party at the end of the month every Friday.
Oh man.
And it's all around a good time here at New England Brewing.
You just want everyone to show up, have a good time. I mean, that's the name of the game. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Right? Absolutely. Pat, thanks for having us come out today. The beer so far, like I said, so good. I'm really enjoying everything. And I look forward to wishing you guys good luck in the GABF and your Schnitzengiggles. And we'll see what happens. Hey guys, we're back in the tasting room with Greg Radowich. He's the brewery ops manager and brewer himself. We're here to talk about some beer and maybe taste some. So first off, thanks for being here. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
So can you tell me a little bit about your background and how you got into business?
Sure. I've been brewing for about 20 years.
Okay.
Started off as a home brewer, did a lot of competition brewing, did some pro-ams.
Yeah.
And the opportunity came up to come on board here about 3 years ago, and I jumped at it.
Awesome. Okay. So tell us what makes Nebco a little bit different than other breweries here in the kind of New England area, if you will, or Connecticut, New York.
Sure.
Like, why do people want to come here?
Sure.
Or why do they want to drink your beer?
I think our goal when making beer is to make really clean, well attenuated well-focused beers.
Yeah.
The trend in the industry probably right now is to go more towards ester development during fermentation,
Yeah.
sort of more residual sweetness, sort of less bitterness.
Yeah.
We tend to lean a little bit more West Coast than probably a lot of breweries around
Sure.
here, but we are
a little
sort
more
of trying
bitter.
Yeah, exactly.
At the West
yeah.
Coast. Yeah.
More sunrise hops certainly than typical around the area, but we do sort of play those lines between sort of East Coast, West Coast as much as we can.
Absolutely. So without further ado, let's get into the tasting.
Sure.
If you want to introduce our first one, we'll go from there.
Absolutely. This is this year's fest beer. It's called Schnitzengiggles.
All right.
It is a traditional German fest beer.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's
cheers.
check it out.
Cheers.
Clink. Ooh, first notes of malty, a little caramel, like maybe a slight toffee, but,
Sure.
but very like, oh yeah.
It's a 3 malt beer.
Okay.
Pilsner, Munich, and Vienna. That's
Vienna,
it.
okay.
Yep.
So with Munich and Vienna, you get like kind of toasty.
Absolutely.
Like,
Toasty,
oh, yeah.
sweet, doughy. Yeah. I mean, style should be crisp, well attenuated, but still have a bit of malt sweetness. To keep it
Okay.
approachable.
All right, let's go on to the next one.
Yeah. Fuzzy.
Fuzzy, yep.
Yeah.
Fuzzy baby ducks.
6.2, all Citra. Again, pretty focused malt bill, focusing a little bit on later edition hops, large Whirlpool
Yeah.
edition, 2 large dry hop editions.
And so those hops, is it Citra you said? And it's very tropical, like
Yeah, absolutely.
like punch you in the mouth. So
Yeah, tangerine, orange, a little bit earthy.
I had a little bit of this in the back with Pat. So without further ado,
Yeah.
right here we go. There we go.
Yeah, you get a lot of citrus pith.
That's
sort of
delicious.
Backed up with little tangerine,
Yeah.
and then you get little notes of tropicality, a little bit of pineapple.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about the name, background on the name on this one?
I can do my best. Craig Gilbert does all our artwork here. Does some pretty crazy stuff,
Yeah.
which we love. The idea with Fuzzy was there's sort of a trend in beer to go sort of macho and like this and that. And we just thought it'd be really
Yeah.
funny for guys at the bar to have to go up and order a Fuzzy baby duck.
Kind of flipped the script a little.
It did, but it kind of backfired. People love it, which is
Yeah.
great. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll go on to the last one here, and
Yeah.
this is
So yeah,
the Queen beer
Yeah.
of the Sea Hag IPA.
this
So-
is the beer that keeps the lights on.
That's right.
This is
You said 86%.
It's a large
Or
majority
yeah.
for sure. It is probably well in the 80s. Probably one of the most distilled beers in Connecticut. You'll see it everywhere from a beer bar to Taco Bell.
Yeah. Wait, Taco Bell has it?
Yeah, we have a Taco Bell cantina in New Haven. I think it's
Awesome.
hilarious, and they do I think $4 pints. So yeah, but cheers.
Like, oh, I mean, so I'm getting more like traditional, kind of like maybe Centennial or
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this beer definitely does.
very
feature some
well rounded,
Centennial.
like balanced with the malt
Yeah,
profile.
thanks. Yeah,
So,
Pacific
yeah.
Northwest hops.
Yeah.
With a touch of New School. There's a little bit of Citra in here, some Amarillo.
Okay.
Again, Chico yeast doing the job of keeping
Yep.
the beer really well attenuated, crisp. I wouldn't say malt focused, but certainly malt supported.
Yeah, because you look at the color too, you get a little bit of that, a little bit darker compared to like the other one here. So it's good to see like a good quality balance with the malt, because like I love getting like that little hint of like toffee or caramel or something in there. It makes it pretty awesome.
Yeah, I like the balance as well.
Yeah.
It's a beer I probably outside of our lagers, it's probably the beer I gravitate to the most after shift.
Okay, awesome. So we want to give our special thanks to Greg here for kind of leading us through a little simple tasting of some not so simple but amazingly tasting beers here at Nebco. Greg, thanks for having us. Hey guys, we're here with Dino with our updated boards playing Guess That ABV. We have real dry erase boards now. Our budget has increased, so like we're super fancy now. But again, Guess That ABV. We're gonna try 3 beers. Best 2 out of 3 wins a prize. Yeah, so Dino, you better be on your game. So first beer up is G-Bot. So we're gonna try it out. Let's taste it here. We have to cheers
Of course.
between each one, and then we'll write down our ABV. We can't share answers.
Of course not.
Ooh, delicious IPA first off.
A true classic.
Delicious IPA. Without further ado, let's get down to business. No copying. 6.8. So what do we think? Dino?
Closer.
Dino's closer. All right. Congratulations. 8.5. I knew it. Okay.
All right.
I was being
Okay.
conservative. All right, let's. Next beer here. All right, we got the Chubby Merman. This is another IPA. Salud.
Cheers.
Ooh, a little bit softer mouthfeel on this one. Nice.
Nice New England style. They did a great job with this one.
All right, time to get down to business.
Wow.
Because I think I might have been closer on my last one.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
At 6.2, and what do you got? Turn it around. We got 8.1.
Winner.
I knew it.
6.5.
6.5. Oh, man. All this beer drinking has paid off. Hey, guys, we're tied at 1 apiece. The final tiebreaker is our Raising Hells.
Cheers.
Initial impressions, here we go. Oh, yeah. Nice aroma. I think I'm ready. I'm ready to make a decision.
All right.
All right. When you're ready, sir.
I am ready.
Here we go. I'm at.
Oh, are you kidding me right now?
I did not look.
I didn't either.
I didn't either. So let's turn them around.
I mean, technically they're both right and we're both wrong, I guess.
What was the actual ABV?
It's 5.3.
So
I'm not
Should we do
averse
sudden
to
death?
a sudden death, yeah.
I'm thinking we do a sudden death matchup. You still get the sticker.
Oh,
You get to
thank
keep
you.
it.
Bragging rights.
Bragging rights. Absolutely. All right, guys. Sudden death. This guy's trying to push me to the limit on my ABV knowledge. Here we go. We're not going to even talk about it.
Mystery beer.
Sip it. Write it down.
Ready?
Final answer. What are you at? 4.5, and we got 6.2.
4.8, and that's balancing that hill.
Oh, Dino, my man, you get a telemarketing vacation to Hilton Head Island where you have to sit through a bunch of presentations.
I got this one thing.
Awesome, man. Hey, congratulations.
Super nice to meet you.
I'm a hugger. We'll hug it out.
Thank you guys
Awesome.
for having
Thank you
me.
for being on the show, man.
Oh, my pleasure.
Yes.
Thank
but
you.
Dino wins sudden death. Guess that ABV. We'll see you guys next time. We're going to continue to walk around here on Beer with Ben. That wraps up our visit to New England Brewing Company here in Woodbridge, Connecticut. Tune in next time as we continue our journey across the country in search of the most unique and tasty beers here on Beer with Ben.